So today is March 6th. I just walked home from work, and it took me an hour and 40 minutes. So I got off at 9, and right now it's 11:30, and I just walked home. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm so frustrated right now. Just like, I think everything that's been going on, and then just walking home, I'm just so frustrated right now. Like, this virus, the coronavirus, COVID-19, this pandemic, everything, it's basically like ruined so many things for me. And I think now, or right now in this moment, I'm like coming to terms with how much it's like set me back, how much it's cost me, you know, like it's, this virus has ruined, I don't want to say it ruined my life, but it really put a dent in where I thought I was going to be, where I thought I was going. And I'm really frustrated. Like, I don't want to blame the virus, right? And I've been thinking about it a lot too, because a week from now marks 6 months living in Seattle, and I dedicated the first 6 months to committing full-time to photography and making videos and everything. And honestly, it's going so well. Like, for the first time in my life, I thought I had the control of my life, and I was building good habits, and I was doing so well, and everything was like going the way it wasn't going the way it was supposed to, but I was making so much more progress than I ever was back in Utah. And then this pandemic happens, and everything's just on a halt, and then my career is on a halt, my life is just on a halt, and I'm just on a reset, you know? Like, normally I would have taken an Uber home, but as of right now, I have $0 in my checkings, and I'm just trying to grind it out, work as many hours as I can right now, save enough money, pay next month, like have enough money to pay rent, pay my utilities, pay bills. Like, they're all coming up. Like, there's no break, you know, even though we're told to stay home, which I have been, and I've been doing a really good job at not talking to anyone, but like, the bills don't stop, right? And life has to eventually move forward. And I think not having any money in my checkings, not knowing if I'm going to be able to pay rent this month, or just like all my bills. And right now I have nothing in my fridge, that I'm almost out of like all my groceries. And I've been just eating top ramen. So for today, I like, after this video, I have to make something, or just eat a cup ramen. But that's all I ate this morning, and I did a 10-11 hour shift today, and no breaks, no lunch or anything. Or I had a 45-minute break between my shifts, but I have $0 in my checking, so I didn't buy any food or anything. But yeah, I'm just frustrated, you know? And the entire time I was walking home, I kept thinking, I was like, all right, let's just take a break from making videos. Let's take a break from posting. Let's take a break from social media, and let's just focus on working, paying some bills, and that's it, you know? And the reason I walked home wasn't because there's no transit. It's just that right now the transit, after a certain time, I think after rush hour, instead of being every 15 minutes, it's every 30 to 45. And the train that I was taking, I missed it by like 2 minutes. So as I walked out of work, the train passed, so it wasn't coming for another 45 minutes. So I just started walking, and by the time I walked the next train passed, so that means another 45 minutes, and then by the time I made it to the bus station, like the stops for the bus to reach that I take to make it to my house, it passed. So that took another 30 minutes, and eventually I ended up just walking the entire way. So just a lot of inconveniences lately. There's just been a lot of inconveniences lately, and I'm just frustrated. And I just kept thinking, all right, let's just put my head down. Let's just focus on working. Let's just do 10-hour shifts. Let's just do double shifts every single week, 7 days a week, make enough money, just grind it out, go back to the 9-to-5 job for a second, and just figure everything out. That's where my head is right now. And this isn't really a video for people to watch, but this is more of me talking to myself and saying, I want that break, you know, I want that break, but I don't know. It's hard because if we talk facts, right? I'm new to Seattle. So photography wise, I'm not well known, and back in Utah, I'm not well known, and I'm not saying I'm underrated. I'm saying I'm just not known. I'm just not at a point where I can make this a full-time thing, and for me to come out here and say I'm gonna make it full-time was just kind of conceited of myself. And now I'm just thinking, all right, what's my next step? What am I doing? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen next month? What's gonna happen next 6 months, right? Because coming up 6 months, I dedicated all of this time to just go full-time freelance, and it was really good. I thought I was doing so well, and then all this happened, and everything just got thrown in the air, and I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's next. And I just kept thinking, all right, let's just take a break. Let's just go back to the 9-to-5 for a second, and let's just reset. But then, now that I'm making this video, and as I got closer and closer to walking to my house, I'm still gonna make videos 3 times a week. I'm still gonna post 3 times a week. I'm still gonna post every day on Instagram, and I'm just gonna still post as much as I can on TikTok, and I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna get better at making content. I'm gonna produce better content. I'm gonna be more consistent. I'm gonna be more strict on myself, because I know I came out here for a reason. And even though right now I don't know what that reason is, and right now, even if only 10 people watch my videos, and even if I barely break 100 likes, and if barely anyone interacts with my stuff, and if I barely get any recognition, any engagement, and anything, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna be consistent. I'm still gonna post, because I care about this. This is something I believe in, and I'm gonna make it. And if for right now, life has to suck for a little bit, if I have to keep walking home every single day, if I have to give up a little bit of free time, if I have to give up a little bit of freedom, I'm gonna make it. 6 months, nothing's really changed. But this time, I'm definitely frustrated, and I'm gonna keep running. If you actually listen to this, thank you. I'm sorry that I didn't really make eye contact. I'm sorry that I may have come off angry and frustrated, because honestly I am, but I want to promise to myself, I want to make a promise to myself that this is never going to happen again. That the next time I go full-time freelance, the next time that I just dedicate every single ounce of like my time and energy into making photography and all of this, my full-time gig, I promise that'll be the last time that I'll be in a financial position like this, where I don't know if I can afford groceries. I don't know if I'm going to pay rent. This is going to be the last time that I'm going to have to pick up a job because I am in need rather than just because I have some free time. This is the last time I'm going to doubt myself. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next one.